when hand off their work to be printed or used in some sort of publication, sometimes the recipients don't have the same fonts that the designer does. And so it is therefore important to create outlines and turn those text areas into shapes. And that's what we're going to do here, although for a very different purpose, for working in our project where we're creating monsters from one letter. So to do this, you choose the type tool from your toolbar and go ahead and type a letter in your artboard. So let's go ahead and see what G looks like. Then I'm going to use my selection tool, and I'm going to make that bigger just so I can see it pretty well. I really like geometric shapes, and so this font is extremely geometric, which works well, but I'm certainly not limited to that. I can go over to the characters in my properties panel and choose a different one if I'm so inclined to do so. And I might, let's scroll down just a little bit more, see if we can find one that would be good to work with for this assignment. That's kind of an interesting one. So I'm going to choose that. Now, once I have the type, the font selected that I want, and the letter looks how I want it, I want to change it into a shape. So keep in mind, at this point, it is still editable. I could go in and double click and maybe change the letter to M if I wanted to, or MM. All right, but or something else. But I don't want to do that. Instead, now what I want to do is make this uneditable and have this be its own shape. So I will go up to my menu at the top and make sure that the letter is selected. Choose type and go down to create outlines. So now you can see that bounding box is tight up against the shape, just like it is for any other shape. If I go up and I choose my direct selection tool, you can see that the anchor points show up, and I could make rounded anchor points or edit those in a myriad of other ways. But that, in essence, is how you create outlines from type.